From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 71 is on the mound for game two. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of...
Striding into the box, Theo Jameson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jameson.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, well, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, you know, Dero, it's not easy to pull off a sweep, even though it's a two-game sweep, but to do it on the road, even more difficult.
Yeah, Dan, it's not easy to do what they did. They walked in here and smacked them around a little bit and blew them out yesterday. Let's see if they can keep on the attack offensively and more of the same.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, number 18. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gibson giving chase. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Ready now, number 2. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Jameson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theo Jameson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
Come on, you can beat it. You can beat it.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Theo Jameson.
Now batting, center fielder, Theo Jameson.
First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. Brantley on the move. And no one will track it down. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Heading out towards shallow right. Gamble is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, number 2. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 2.
Here now the 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gibson moving in. He tracks it down and makes the... So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Stewart will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Theo Jameson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Come on,
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Brewers lead it 4-0. Stepping into the box,
now
Theo Jameson.
The center fielder, Theo Jameson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Hader is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in All-Star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead. And it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eric Fetty earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Number 62 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of...
Into the box, Theo Jameson. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know these are 2 last place teams if you look at the standings right now, but it's super early. They got a chance to right the ship. There's a lot of talent that fill both these rosters. Let's give them a chance to get their feet under them, but they got to start doing the little things right if they're going to push this in the right direction.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So striding in, number 45. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. On the ground to short. This could be 2. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
The designated hitter, Franklin Barreto.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped up, and Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 2 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Rougned Odor.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jameson. And that's the first out of the inning.
No runner, home. Eat it.
All right, guys. Here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Simeon. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jameson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jameson.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1-1 the count now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Hit back up the middle. Correa up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart.
Now batting.
Jameson aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gallo makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. The relay on to first, and they get the double. Digging in to try it again, Theo Jameson.
The center fielder, Theo Jameson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Ball
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in to second for 1. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 6 and the Rangers 1. So next to the plate for Texas, Raimel Tapia. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Pulled toward right center field. And the runner is in from second. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jameson.
The center fielder, Theo Jameson.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 6-2. So stepping in, Theo Jameson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
They'll
No
try and
strike.
entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The Tigers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Something really satisfying about being down 5 runs and you band together to find a way to get that win. They've got a huge bounce in their step heading into their next game.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Texas get their 20th home win this year. Number 70 earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Corey Knebel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. Number 72 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Stepping in, Theo Jameson, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Jameson.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Pitch popped up. Number 15 is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues.
In now, Raimel Tapia. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Tapia.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Ready for another chance? Theo Jameson,
the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jameson.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The third baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. high in the air out to center field. Jameson is right there, one down. So we're runner at first here with two
Now
gone in the
batting,
inning.
catcher.
And up next, it'll be the
Sandy.
catcher, Sandy Leon. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He carries a .308 batting average. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simeon onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Now at the plate, Theo Jameson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! And you know what they say, just late be great. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping into the box, number 15. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jameson is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again. Theo Jameson as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. Knebel is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run. He puts a goal on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Texas Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 72 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Corey Knebel wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show has baseball from
And
the
now,
Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life
2022
Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Taylor Guerreri, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together.
So striding forward now, Theo Jameson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
2-1, here it is. Easy there, big fella, 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And it's fouled away. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 3-2 sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Tapia, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Settling in now, Theo Jameson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Number 12.
Striding in once again, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air to right field. Mazara's under it. 1 out. Throw back to first. On to first, a double play. Up next for the Rangers, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, number 15.
The 0-2 delivery. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Jameson sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's how.
Leading off the inning, Theo Jameson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now batting, Theo Jameson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jameson.
Chopper to short. Correa fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under at Jameson. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Rangers leave a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in once again, Theo Jameson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Silva over at second. Simeon at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bounced up the middle.
Come on, go hard.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
The batter, number 12.
At the plate, number 12. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Make the turn.
Correa ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass.
Now
not pretty, but he'll take it.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Tigers get just the 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Tigers 3 and the Rangers 1.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Detroit jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Victor Alcantara earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jesse Biddle retires the side to hammer down the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show.